Hey, I'm John Kransinski, and I'm checking my email. I'm not. I'm actually going to break down one of the scenes from my new movie, A Quiet Place. And in my opinion, it's one of my favorite scenes because it's one of the most tense scenes. This is one of my favorite scenes in the movie. It's actually one of the most important scenes in the movie. And the reason why is because the backstory of what's going on with this family, I'm going to pause it, the backstory of what's going on with this family is basically all the clues are in the production design or in very subtle things that we do as a family. But it's one of those movies where everything you're seeing is a clue. And so the idea that they're playing a board game without real pieces because they can't make a noise, and the fact that all the pieces are from the mother's sewing kit was something I was really excited about. That this mother wants them to have a life. One of my favorite dichotomies in the movie is my character is a survivalist, he just wants to survive, and the mother wants the kids to do more than survive. She wants them to thrive. So what's happening here, the kids are playing Monopoly. This is Millicent Simmons, the actress in the scene, is a deaf actress, one of the best actresses I've ever worked with. Noah Jupe, you may know him from Suburbicon or The Night Manager. What's going on right now is, this is the first major sound you hear in the movie. And so one of the thrilling parts of this movie is sound and what we were doing playing with sound. At this point in the movie, you're hopefully in the same situation as the family. You're probably not eating popcorn. You're probably not playing with your drink because they're being quiet on the screen, so you are too. And that's one of my favorite things that audiences have been saying is that they didn't make a sound. So when this lantern hits the floor, it's an insanely scary moment in the movie because for the first time ever, we're about to see what happens when you do make a sound in this world. So the father is obviously, very similar to when you have kids. The father knows what's going on and he's trying to lie to the children and say everything's going to be okay, but it's clearly not going to happen. Now, this is one of those moments in the movie where we completely pulled out all sound and allowed people to experience the sort of pain and tension of pure silence. So we just let this whole thing play. I don't know the math, but I would say it's over 30 seconds or around 30 seconds of just total quiet, which is really, really fun. And one of my favorite things is to be in the back creepily watching audiences watch this scene because no one makes a sound. It's really incredible. And so the family's waiting for the horrible results of making a loud sound. The children also, who have been coached to live in this silent world, know that something bad's gonna come. It seems like they completely beat it, but they didn't. This is a score by Marco Beltrami. It's one of those things where I wanted score to not be, you barely noticed it. I wanted it to be more like a narrator that was holding your hand through the movie, but not actually telling you what to feel. And so you'll see that music comes in and out of the movie, for the most part, pretty subtly, and then by the end of the movie, it'll build as the tension builds. When we go into people's perspective, one of the coolest parts about this movie, for me, was playing with sound and when you hear sound. So what we did is played with perspective, meaning if the camera is on a very close-up of something, you can hear it. And if the camera's away from it, you can't, the same exact thing. And when you're close to different actors and characters, you're in their perspective. So actually, Millie, when we come very close to her, the girl in the movie, who is deaf in real life and deaf in the movie, we go into her perspective and you actually sense and feel what it's like to be deaf in that moment. So we pull all sound out of the movie. That's a really fun part of this scene. And now I'm just gonna watch this scene because it's so much fun. I love this scene. Oh! Okay, that's embarrassing too. And it's on the internet forever, perfect. Thanks guys, I'm embarrassed. That's A Quiet Place.
If you like that and you thought John Kransinski could never get any more charming, then you should check out this video where we got him to respond to some IGN comments. What a lovely man.